time for the December, oops, I get myself comfy, the December update. Not very much to report. I'm managing to maintain my previous weight, which was about £207. Well, when I got weighed last night it was 207, so that's okay. We're almost at Christmas time now, of course, and I'm hoping that I've already had one rather large Christmas lunch. That was 2 days ago, and on Thursday, which is in 3 days' time, I shall be having another Christmas lunch, and hopefully 4 days after that yet another one. So hopefully those Christmas lunches will see me through and get the weight up again a little bit, maybe by £1 or £2, and then of course there's Christmas itself, when I shall be having a Christmas lunch here at home. Now, it's been a strange year. There have been some down bits. Back in February I had a really bad fall and split my forehead open in 3 places, which required stitches. And I had a bit of a heart problem as well, and had to wear a heart monitor for 3 days. But I've just had the consultant's report from that, and who said that while there are still some 1 or 2 things that he's not very happy about, there's nothing seriously wrong, and in fact he doesn't want to see me again till next November, so that's almost a year's time. So there cannot be too much wrong if that's all he's doesn't want to see me again until then. I've also of course still got systemic sclerosis that will just go on and on and on, which is still affecting my breathing, which rather restricts me doing some activities. But there we are. I'm still on my feet. When I wake up every morning, my immediate thought is, oh good, I'm still here, which is a good sign, I think. Now, as I mentioned, we're getting up to Christmas shortly. There's so I want to wish everybody a good Christmas, a happy Christmas, and a happy New Year. Particularly, I want to send those good wishes to a friend in Cornwall who's had a hell of a year. So many things have gone wrong for him, health-wise and otherwise. So I'm hoping that he will have a much better year next year. As Tony Blair, former Prime Minister here in the UK, as he once said when he first came into office back in 1997, I believe it was, things can only get better. Sadly, of course, as far as he was concerned, they didn't. But I'm certainly hoping that things will get much better for my friend in Cornwall, because, as I say, he's had a really, really rough year. Now, I have been having some thoughts, and one of the thoughts I had was about the letter B. My surname, of course, begins with the letter B, but that's neither here nor there. But I was just thinking to the day that 4 of the things I like most all begin with the letter B. And the four things are, first of all, bald, and then beards, love beards. Mine's growing a little bit longer than it's mainly because I didn't have time to trim it. I usually trim it once a week, but I didn't have time last week, so it's a little bit longer than usual, but I'll probably trim it again this week. So there's bald and beards. Bellies, of course, very fond of bellies, particularly big bellies, so that's a double B, and also beer belly, beer belly, what's the other thing of? Big beer bellies, that's what I'm trying to say. I think my mind's going, which is a triple B, of course. And the other B is belts. Always had a huge fetish about, I suppose, about belts. Very useful they are, not just as fashion accessories, but can also be used for bondage, another B, and discipline. So one of the best things, one of the nicest things I like to see is a nice bearded guy with a big belly overhanging a nice leather belt. I've just thought of another B actually, but it's something I dislike intensely, and it's braces, or that's what we in the UK call them. I believe in other countries, particularly over in the States, they're known as suspenders, but not at all sexy. They don't do anything for me at all, whereas, as I just said, a big belly overhanging a belt is, well, that really turns me on. So that's about it. As I say, I hope you all have a great Christmas and a happy and peaceful and prosperous New Year. And I am now going to just bear with me a second or two while I see what I'm doing here. Oh, that's not working as it should. I don't know why it's not working as it should. Ah, that's it. Yes, I've got with me here a rather delicious plate of profiteroles. So I thought I would finish this off by devouring these profiteroles. Delicious. Oh, a bit messy. Got to be careful eating these, as the cream shoots out at an appalling rate. But they are nice. The only problem with these ones is the chocolate to put on them came separately, and I'm not quite sure how to put it on. So these are profiteroles without the chocolate. Number 4. and number 5. Absolutely delicious. You may be able to hear in the background I've started playing my Christmas CDs now, and that will go on until the end of the month. This is the track playing at the moment is When a Child is Born, being played by the Canadian pianist Haygood Hardy. So, if the fates allow, hopefully I'll be with you all again next year, and as I said earlier, in the meantime, have a great Christmas and a wonderful New Year, and hopefully